Energy drinks are bad for you, straight up. But some are so bad they even have a kill count attached to them. Over the next week, I'm going to be testing banned drinks to see how dangerous they really are. Now I'm going to be rating each drink based off these 3 criteria. 1, energy. Am I just going to get a little energy boost, or am I going to cross the line to anxiety-fueled heart palpitations? Hopefully at least one of them puts me in the sweet spot between the two. 2, taste. If I'm going to be risking my life, I should at least be enjoying it. And last but not least, crash. What kind of crash am I going to be hit with? Am I just going to be needing a nap? Or am I going to be slammed by an 18-wheeler? All right, let's get started. Drink 1, Spike Shooter. Shooter, hardly know her. Made in Colorado Springs, and ironically, banned at a high school in Colorado Springs after sending kids to a hospital and even putting one kid in a wheelchair, which eventually caused 7-Eleven stores to pull them off their shelves.
My stomach started to cramp up and I started vomiting.
So you're telling me a bunch of high school kids couldn't handle 350 milligrams of caffeine? I'm no doctor, so the only thing I can say is their football team probably sucks. On top of the caffeine, there's 800 milligrams of beta-alanine in here and 41,670% of my daily vitamin B12. That is some generational wealth, my friends. Quite honestly, let's just hope that's a typo. I got the strawberry lemonade flavor. I think the kids love it. So overall, it looks great to fuel my day and possibly my last words. Now online, the reviews of this are actually pretty good. 4.3 stars overall. Check out my boy, Joe B. The man has it on reoccurring purchases. It's a coffee substitute. Joe, no it's not. And judging by his face, is he being held at gunpoint or are we witnessing one of the side effects of a B12 overdose? We'll never know. I'm just taking in right now this massive phone number on the can. Is this for the kids' lawyers to call? I have not been this nervous since doing absinthe body shots in Amsterdam. It smells alcoholic. The scary thing, it tastes like a regular energy drink. But Ted Bundy seemed like a regular guy, you know, and then you find out, well, you don't find out, it's just too late. It's actually very good. I was expecting it to taste like very medicinal or just like kind of something you'd like repair your boat with because of all the stuff that's inside it, but it's very fruity. I think the only redeeming quality about this drink is that it's 15 calories. But we have a big leg day today and we're gonna see if this helps me out. What I'm really interested to see is the zero crash they promote on the website, but that could be because in death, you can't crash from caffeine. Look at this, Boba is just so worried about me clearly. He's so cute. I'm literally here packing up my stuff before the gym, and my heart rate's already at 107, and I'm just standing still. I'm not even at the gym yet. That's pretty high. Oh my gosh, 107. Please go down. My heart was beating fast, and it was still in the high 90s just standing in the elevator. Holy shit, I mistimed this drink so bad. Usually when I take stuff like this, I'm like, do I feel anything? I actually feel everything right now. I can't even listen to my pre-workout music because I feel like I just get too amped up and my heart would explode. I was genuinely surprised just how much I felt this drink. I'm someone who drinks energy drinks because I get tired of water sometimes, and usually I don't feel anything. I take back everything I said about the football team. I'm sorry, because I'd be the quarterback. This energy drink is absolutely wrecking me. In terms of energy, I have a ton of energy, but it's an energy that I kind of never want again. It's like a more of a nervous energy. I feel like there's like a guy, like a predator, watching me from afar, while Elmo is tickling me because of the beta-alanine, which is a combination that I do not desire. I will say though, and I was not expecting it, I do feel a lot of focus, like a tunnel vision focus. Like I feel in the zone, which I was not expecting. I didn't see anything about focus on the can. During the first 2 exercises, I was maintaining a heart rate in the 130s, and for not being very taxing exercises, it's kind of concerning. I'm actually feeling very strong today. Super happy with all my sets so far. It's taking me like 5 times as long to catch my breath after my set. So I was going online and I was like, what are some of the side effects of a B12 overdose? They include headache, nausea and vomiting, diarrhea, fatigue or weakness, tingling sensation in hands and feet. I think I'm feeling at least 3 of 5 of those, but it's a good workout, so could be worth it. This is my heart rate after a set. I don't think I've ever seen it quite this high.
Even though I was feeling strong, I started to feel some of the negative effects of this drink.
Oh my God. I'm starting to feel very nauseous.
It had me kind of nervous if I could handle the final drink of this video, which causes the most amount of hospitalizations and deaths than any energy drink in the entire world.
I came to the gym so amped up. I was like, am I here to lift weights or start a mosh pit? And now by the end of the workout, I'm really not feeling good. It's taking me a long time to start my sets. Just feeling pretty sick.
That sick feeling that I had, it didn't get any better, and I felt horrible for the rest of the day. Spike shooter. Drink 2, cocaine. Reason for ban, high caffeine content and glorification of a legal drug. I want some cocaine, please give me some, just a little bit.
Cocaine's what's really firing people up these days, but you might not be familiar with it because it's banned in states like Texas for sending the wrong message to kids.
Cocaine, anyone? Me. The fact that this has been banned in states like Texas is saying a whole lot because they just don't have rules there. And I just love the marketing of this thing. It's just very in your face. It's polarizing. It's like calling a pizza place heroin. I'd go. Some of you guys might remember that I've had a sip of this in a past video, and just that one sip made my throat burn like I was Satan's side piece. The thought of having an entire can is mortifying. There's 280 milligrams of caffeine in here, 90 calories, 22 grams of carbs, 19 grams of sugar, only 600% of our B12. So that's nothing compared to yesterday. And it just has to say naturally flavored. Like if you're getting this, I don't think you necessarily care it's naturally flavored. Like look at Christopher. Does he look worried? Quite the opposite, actually. Just smelling it, I'm getting amped. Oh man, it tastes very offensive. It tastes like a panic attack with spice. I don't think it's like intended to drink, to be honest with you. It more so just tastes like it's a prop. Like you just have this on the table somewhere to make you look like you are hard. It tastes like cough syrup with like sweetener and like fizz. So medicinal, dog. By the time I get to the end of this, I'm gonna be drinking my tears. You're never gonna see me take this long to drink anything. I feel it in my lungs. You wanna see my tongue? That's just straight red 40. Let's go train. Current heart rate before starting my workout is 91 beats per minute, 95 beats per minute. First set moved really well. In terms of energy, I'm not feeling it quite as much as yesterday, but what I am feeling is my airways are a lot more clear. Like, you know when you get sick sometimes, you put like that kind of like Vicks rub on your chest and then everything kind of opens up? It kind of feels like I just did that, which feels actually very nice during a workout. Now I thought this energy drink was gonna make me feel happy, confident, high energy, risk-taking, slightly anxious, just how normal cocaine would. I don't want to say it too loud, but overall I just feel very mellow, like just kind of normal energy, surprisingly with all that caffeine, just good focus. It just feels like a normal day.
Heart rate was maintaining between 110 to 120 the entire workout, even during my breaks between sets. Other than that, nothing, not even a nosebleed.
I was thinking for today's chest workout, it was gonna be more heart focused than pec, but this workout has been so unfortunately uneventful. If this thing should be banned, it should just be banned for illegal marketing because this stuff is pretty damn weak. But I do think the big events when I'm home on the toilet, because I feel like it's gonna hurt coming out just like it did going in. I'm just on the second half of my workout now doing back, and I feel nothing.
It's crazy I didn't even notice the drink taper off, which is a good thing, I guess, in terms of crash. The rest of my workout just felt normal, as if I had a cup of coffee on the way to the gym.
I really don't think this drink should be banned at all. I think it's just because of the name. Let the kids have their fun. Let them think they're doing something illegal.
You know, it's all in good fun. But as of right now, this is some weak stuff. It's like I just had a regular monster.
Cocaine. Drink 3, Panera's Charged Lemonade. Reason for ban, insane caffeine content causing the drink to be linked to at least 2 deaths and a ton of lawsuits.
The lawsuit claims that 21-year-old Sarah Katz died after consuming the drink.
Last December, a Fleming Island family sued Panera after a 46-year-old man died from a heart attack after drinking the caffeinated lemonade.
I thought Panera was a place for old folks to express their love for bread bowl soup. Turns out it's an option for their final resting place. How ironic, catching a charge for making charged lemonade. So ironic.
Do you think you'll ever bring the charged lemonade back? No.
Young lady, I think she drank too much and she got something that's not good because the high blood pressure.
Right. It's discontinued, but they still celebrate it. Crazy. I think the most dangerous thing of the charged lemonade was that it was available for free refills, just up there like that. Sugary liquid MDMA, as much as you'd like. That is America's most dangerous open bar, my friends. That is like serving free edibles at a movie theater. Something is bound to happen. Like seriously. So I have something legal from Panera. Obviously the charged lemonade is illegal, but I found the recipe online and we're gonna make it at home. I'm excited, guys. I feel like Walter White right now. And this recipe is actually very simple. We need frozen strawberries, lemonade, guarana powder, which apparently is 22% caffeine by weight. Sometimes so am I, and clearly so were Panera's victims. Only 1 gram of this thing is 220 milligrams of caffeine, which is terrifying. And then last but not least, we need some green coffee extract. First thing that we need to do is put 1/3 of a teaspoon of the guarana powder and 1/3 of a teaspoon of the coffee extract into some water and dissolve it. Looks like doo-doo.
After that, I added some water and some frozen strawberries to the blender and blended it until smooth. Then we added our lemonade, and last but not least, the stuff that causes all the damage, the guarana green tea mixture.
At home, Panera charged lemonade. Caffeine content in here? I have no idea. I feel like it's better that way, to be honest. Here we go, first sip. Wow, that is straight candy, yo. It tastes like a lemonade, but with like a foundation to it, like a spiked lemonade. I kind of want to open up my own lemonade stand of this. Unregulated, there's gonna be no tax. And the 0-calorie lemonade, it's pretty macro friendly. It's a good drink right here if you're on a diet or something. I was worried I was gonna taste that guarana extract. You can't even taste it at all. But I'm also worried that this guarana extract or this guarana powder is this like another level of caffeine that I'm not used to, and it's gonna completely end me. I was just reading online, and apparently the 20-ounce Panera drink had 260 milligrams of caffeine, which is 4 times the caffeine of an espresso and more than 3 Red Bulls. And then the larger one, the 30-ounce drink, is 390 milligrams of caffeine. I got the larger one.
People are thinking that the 390 milligrams of caffeine stated is actually all made up. What? And that's because the FDA states the daily recommended intake is 400 milligrams, and once you get over that, you're gonna start to notice some dangerous side effects.
I've had this much of the drink so far, and I'm feeling it a lot. Like my heart rate, it's high for a resting heart rate, but it's not like super high like the other drink I had, but I'm feeling so much more. Like I feel shortness of breath. I feel very tingly, jittery even, and just kind of like, I feel very anxious.
Yep, and that's the guarana powder, which I know I'm saying completely wrong now.
Guarana.
Apparently consuming doses greater than 250 to 300 milligrams have been linked to a number of side effects, which include every single one that I mentioned.
The fact that people drink this fast enough to have a refill and not feel it, I find this stuff to be super fast acting.
When I got home, I was curious just how much of this powder did I use, so I simulated the exact same scoop I put in my drink, and it came out to 2 grams, which is 440 milligrams of caffeine.
I feel so good right now. Like, I feel like I definitely did something illegal. Like, it's actually insane how much energy I feel that I have. Like, I don't need a spotter. I need a leash just to keep me from doing every machine in this gym. Like, I feel like I could take over the world right now. Like, I was in the change room. This guy got too close to me. I wanted to wrestle him. It turned out it was my own shadow. Like, I'm just ready for everything. And it's unfortunate it's a shoulder day, because shoulders is like the easiest thing to do. If only it was like a leg, I might even do legs. Oh my God. I feel happy now. That's not good.
I really did feel invincible and incredibly strong. I also just couldn't sit still. I had to pace back and forth between my sets. As weird as this is about to sound, it feels like every set, there's more of an importance to the set, more than just a set. It feels like my life is on the line in some way, like I'm doing it for like a deeper purpose, to save someone.
I think we're gonna max it out right now.
I had such a good workout. It was super enjoyable, and ever since stepping foot in the gym, I've had nothing negative to say about this drink.
Too easy. This is like, I think, the closest I'm gonna feel to being on gear. I have a lot more focus than normal. I'm able to contract my muscles a whole lot better. I feel like my muscles have more endurance, but I feel like because I'm on a super high right now, that the low is gonna be pretty insane. Guys, I just realized I haven't been listening to music this entire time. I had no idea. I'm actually doing some cardio post-workout because I have so much extra energy. That was probably the best shoulder workout I've had in such a long time. And with the way that I performed, the way that I felt in the gym, I don't think it should be banned. I think it should just be brought back just behind the counter. So you can't just keep on going back up to refill. But I think it's a great pre-workout if they had a sugar-free option. But overall, best one so far.
I was worried because the high was so good that the crash must be pretty bad, and to my surprise, it tapered off very nicely. Charge the lemonade. Free the lemonade. Free me. Let the lemonade free. Drink 4, Monster Java 300. Reason for ban, caffeine content.
A coffee trying to be seen as an energy drink? Literally everybody in 2024 is having an identity crisis. Now in Canada, you cannot have a drink that's above 180 milligrams of caffeine. Yet here we have this, 300 milligrams of caffeine, and I got it on Amazon.ca. Jeff Bezos is truly above the law. This is a triple shot, seriously strong coffee and cream. And the truly monstrous part about this drink is that it's 200 calories and 32 grams of sugar. Another thing that's kind of weird about this is that the reviews are quite inconsistent. My girl Alpha Jody, she absolutely loves it, but Kim, not so much. Shake gently. I swear, if I have chunks in mine, I'm gonna throw up everywhere. Oh God, I got some on the lens. Shit. It tastes like pond water with a hint of vanilla. It tastes like a clogged coffee shop sink. Like it's just very watered down coffee. And then you get the creamer a little bit. And being a triple load, I was expecting it to be much thicker, that I'd need like at least like a safe word to swallow it. But it's like actually quite thin. And the no carbonation is throwing me off quite a lot. It's like straight coffee for a bit, and then when you swallow, you get all like the chemicaliness that an energy drink provides. This drink is gonna be replacing my morning coffee, and today is actually an off day from the gym, so we're gonna see how this fuels the rest of my day without being too destructive. Let's go.
First thing on my to-do list was getting some work done, and it didn't take long for me to start noticing something.
It's been like 20 minutes since I've had the drink, and I think I actually feel pretty good. It could be just from the sugar, because I don't have that much sugar overall, but my brain's feeling something. It feels like it's being marinated in caffeine. But while I'm doing my work, I do feel a lot more focused than if I just had regular coffee, so it's probably the other additives in the drink. 83, so I mean, Nothing to really worry about, but I mean, that's still high for just doing laptop work.
Next thing on my list was some daily cardio.
Typically do 25 to 30 minutes incline treadmill 5 times a week. Usually when you have an energy drink and then you work out, your heart rate just gets out of hand, which in return gives you like shortness of breath, maybe a little bit of anxiety, but I'm not getting any of that. Heart rate seems to be quite normal, nothing just out of the ordinary, which is actually pretty nice.
After that, I took my son out for a walk, which requires a lot more energy than people think. Bro walks so fast it's ridiculous. Like, look at his legs move. That's his base pace, everybody. I have to jog sometimes just to keep up with him. Overall, I had good energy and the walk was great, and Bobo was pleased with my performance. It is the end of the day, and unfortunately, very uneventful. No additional energy, maybe slight cognitive boost the first hour or two, and that just like slowly dwindled away as the day went on. So no crash at all, which is a good thing, but there was no really fun. Heart was contained, so I don't think they shouldn't ban it. 300 milligrams caffeine, shouldn't ban that. Monster Java. Drink 5, the most dangerous drink of them all. 5-Hour Energy. The FDA is investigating 92 reports of adverse events from the drink, including 33 hospitalizations and 13 deaths. The crazy thing is, it's not banned, which is why I could walk right into the gas station to get it. The first thing I did was get a Blue Powerade because I love Blue Powerade. Then I looked for the stash of 5-Hour Energy, and there it was, right up at the front by the cashier, which I'm assuming is because they want to monitor who's buying them. I was just blown away by the amount of flavors. They had maple syrup, because we're in Canada. There's grape, there's Tidal Twist, which weirdly looks like Tide Pod flavor, and they were all just so expensive.
I tried talking to the lady at the cash register to get some intel on this stuff, and it did not go as planned. Do a lot of kids buy those? Do a lot of kids buy those?
Sorry?
Do a lot of kids buy those?
Which one buy those?
Do a lot of kids? So the reason why this stuff is not banned is because it's called a health shot, not an energy drink. The only shot that this is healthier than is a .45 caliber bullet. But the CEO stands by his product and he says, I would not sell a product that my family wouldn't use. Come on, bro. I was pretty blown away by the amount of different flavors they had. I didn't even know they offer an extra strength version. I think that's just crystal meth at that point. I got the Tropical Burst, which is not hopefully a metaphor for my brain, but we're gonna give it a go. I found a video of this little kid showing us how we're supposed to properly drink one of these things, and this kid looks like he's using his mom's iPhone to record this thing. He just looks so young. Buddy, he should be smashing PS5 controllers, not 5-Hour Energy. Kids are just straight up doomed. 3, 2, 1. Oh, even the sound effect, like the glug, 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 glug. Oh. There's 200 milligrams of caffeine in here, and there's so many other things. I also can barely read it, and I don't need glasses. It's just so damn small, which is probably on purpose. B12, 500 mcgs, which seems not so bad. The one that's not banned, I'm by far the most nervous for. I don't know what kind of tropical burst they're thinking of. It smells more like nail polish remover. Oh, woo! I've not violated my tongue like that for a long time. Whoa! It tastes like an extract from a science experiment. Now I'm like 5 minutes away from my gym. Apparently this stuff is supposed to hit a lot faster than a typical energy drink. So let's go.
Just as I suspected, I felt it instantly. I feel like I was being followed to the gym. I also couldn't blink at all, like look at me. I was trying to as well. I thought the stress response was supposed to happen at the gym, not on the way to it. I tried reading my heart rate and it wouldn't even register a number. With how I feel right now, that little boy ran through his wall like the Kool-Aid man. And I also think I just hit a heart PR while I was on the toilet. There's absolutely no reason why my heart rate should have been 113 sitting on the toilet unless I had a 72-ounce ribeye the night before. Like, it makes no sense. I'm jittery. I literally cannot blink. I strategically placed this drink on my hardest upper body workout of the week, and we're gonna see if I can break through. And we're gonna see if I can break through some plateaus.
and possibly learn some English again.
I've been stuck with this weight on this machine for at least 3 weeks now for 3 sets of 12. So I've just done 2 sets of 12. I can get 12 here. 5 Hour Energy is gonna earn some stars. That's 3 sets of 12. Oh my God, it's really hard to catch my breath. Heart rate is currently 126 right now. And similar to the spike shooter, my heart rate is beating so fast that it's actually like hard to concentrate during my sets, even though I feel extremely energetic.
Like the lemonade, everything felt just lighter than normal. I actually had to add 5 kilograms per side to one of my lifts, which is a massive jump, and it still felt easy. However, it wasn't long until I started to notice some of the negative effects of this drink.
I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is, I don't think I've been this strong in a very long time. I feel great. It's PR after PR after PR. It could be because I slept amazing last night, or it could be because of the 5 Hour Energy. We'll never really know. The bad news is, my head is killing me. The headache is pretty insane right now. It feels like someone is just squeezing my head as hard as they possibly can. It feels like a migraine. It's super uncomfortable. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm already feeling the crash. I'm feeling so tired. I have no more motivation to train. I'm feeling dizzy and I'm feeling sick. I feel like I'm actually gonna throw up. And I really don't wanna finish my workout right now, but we only have 2 things left. It's crazy how I started at such a high and then just as fast, I'm like feeling rock bottom right now.
What started out as a decent workout quickly became worse and worse, and it got to the point I was just ready to leave.
Oh my God, my head hurts. Like at the back of my head.
I was just so out of the zone by the end, and I just went through the motions to complete my workout. Even though I was strong at the beginning and my pump was really, really good, the negatives and the crash during my workout made this the worst experience of the video so far. 5 Hour Energy? I don't need to be the one to tell you, but we don't need energy drinks. The best cocktail we can have is equal parts a nutritious diet, lots of water, and some good quality sleep. Bye-bye.